Hello, Steve White, Steve Arts 89. Well, what's happened in MadonnaLand this week? Not much. It's actually been a kind of sad week in MadonnaLand. She cancelled her Boston concerts, of course, so they didn't happen. So fans who were planning to go to them are sad about that and mourning them. I mean, she got to spend some time at home with her family, which was nice for her, but kind of boring for us. I mean, we saw some cute photos of her with her kids, but it's really not much for us to look at. There was a sad moment where she went back to her mother's grave just before the anniversary of her death. I didn't realise her mother died on the 1st of December. I kind of knew what year she died, but I never sort of realised what month it was. And my mother died in December as well, and it kind of puts a shadow over Christmas. My mother died closer to Christmas, like the week before, so you can't help but think of them because it's a family time. So I can understand why she'd be thinking about her now in December and going back and visiting her grave. So that was kind of sad. She posted a picture of her mother's grave, which it's funny. I'm so used to seeing it in black and white from in Bed of Madonna that it's funny to see the actual colour of the stone. And then, of course, it was World AIDS Day, so she was talking about all her friends who died of AIDS, because as we know, a whole generation of artists died when all those gay people died from AIDS back when the government was denying it existed and not actually helping and just letting this epidemic wipe out an undesirable element of our culture and all the. You can't help but think of all that, and Madonna was a part of that because she saw that and did not like it and always spoke out about it and did a lot to raise awareness about AIDS. I remember reading, in the Like a Prayer booklet about that's the only piece of pamphlet-y sort of material about AIDS I ever read when I was growing up that I saw anywhere. So that was kind of sad too. But the NGV, the National Gallery of Victoria, is actually having an exhibit of Keith Haring and I can never pronounce the other guy's name. God, it's in the Madonna song. I'm not even going to try. I'm just going to get it wrong. They've got a exhibit of both their work, so that's interesting. I have to go and see that. That opened every week. That's Madonna related because they use Madonna's music in some of the sections where they've got her videos playing. It's where she was performing for a charity event and she was wearing a pink suit or jacket that was made by Keith Haring with his designs. So they show footage of her performing in that, I think Like a Virgin and Material Girl, or she did a couple of songs at a fundraiser, I think, and they show that, and the music's playing. So Madonna is kind of prominent in that as well. But still, that's not really exciting Madonna news, so nothing really has happened in MadonnaLand, and I'm making a video about nothing, a video about nothing happening. But I just I didn't want to totally ignore the World AIDS Day and her history with AIDS awareness, and just also the mother thing is sort of affecting me. So that I kind of I felt that a bit when I saw that. Thanksgiving wasn't that long ago. Christmas is coming up. I hope she spends more time with her family. I think she has been pushing touring too hard, and at some point we need to acknowledge that Madonna isn't superhuman and she's not going to be able to continue on touring like she has in the past forever. Not unless she shares out and just sort of trots around the stage with the dancers doing all the work. That's the only way she can really keep going, really, because we just have to accept she cannot keep up the same pace that she has done. And I'd rather see her spend more time with her family and with artistic endeavours than just trying to live up to that expectation of the performer that she has been, because she always was superhuman and we loved her for that, but she could never keep that up permanently. So I'm happy for her to chill, and yeah, I don't know, it's been a slow week, but I still want to say something about those couple of little issues, but they're not big exciting news or anything. The remixes are still coming out I think tomorrow, but there's no news that I've seen of any different tracks, and the complaint I've heard about the remixes is they all sound the same. It's just like one remix that's just different edits of it. So how well that's going to sell, I'm not sure, unless they're adding more to the package, and I still haven't seen one. I looked, I didn't find anything, and that's been a complaint I've had, where whenever she's released remixes, I've gone to find them in Australia and I couldn't find them when I went to look, and then I found them later, but I don't know what the delay was. But I guess I'll come back and talk about that when it actually gets released, because I want to see what the content is, if there's anything extra. But well, that's it for MadonnaLand this week. Feel free to like, subscribe, comment. Comments are fun if you disagree with anything I've said, but I don't think I've said anything controversial this week. I don't need any death threats or insults. Thanks. Bye.